with Joe's Big Philly 305 and Mr. Turbo over here to my left. Look, right, really, right. Hey man, this is another episode. Like I said, welcome to the journey. Today we are welcomed by special guests Evans and Carnell out of University of Warner University. I'm sorry. What's going on, guys? How y'all doing today?
What's up?
Good.
Hey man, what's going on? How y'all fellas feeling today? Good.
Yes, sir.
Chilling.
So for those of y'all who don't know, this is the journey. So what the journey is we interview athletes. Right now exclusively football athletes, and we just get their point of their journey, right? Where it started, where they're going, and everything in between. You know, maybe we'll talk a little bit about the NFL today. It's actually crazy because for the first time in a while, we have fans from different teams. So obviously, as you can see, I'm a Dolphin fan. Mr. Turbo, he cries at night because he's a Ravens fan. Uh, we got a Buffalo Bills fan.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Gonna be happy.
I literally was just saying how Amicus is gonna be super happy about that. And we got a Packer fan. We got another cheesehead in the building. So we're gonna have a little fun tonight. We'll talk a little football. I already see Batman up in the comment section. Hey man, welcome Batman. But yeah, so we'll get it started. I don't know who wants to go first, but tell me where the love of football started for you young gentlemen, and just how you ended up where you're at, man. So let's hear your journey. Let's hear your story. So where to start? Where did it all start for you guys?
It's just been all through my family, but it really started with my uncle. Like he really pushed me. Like I've been wanting to, but he really pushed me like to start.
I got you. Everybody has that family relative that push them. Like I told you backstage, my dad got me into football. Obviously, Turbo, your brother was in football, but you fell in love with the game on your own, really. But your brother was in the CFL, so everybody has their starting point, right? Um, where so tell me about did you play Pop Warner? Did you play? I obviously play high school ball, but did y'all start off at like Pop Warner level, or y'all just went into high school playing ball?
Yeah, yeah. I started off part one.
Part
Really,
one.
Okay. Where'd y'all play Pop Warner at?
I played at Scott Lake down there in Miami. Scott Lake Vikings.
Okay. All
played
right.
at Fort Lauderdale
Yeah,
Hurricanes.
up here. You play for the Hurricanes? Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
from Rock. I know about
I played all your life.
yeah,
Well, they had a whole TV show about Pop Warner football down here because Pop Warner is really big in Miami. But I'm a little further north, so like the teams out here obviously have Carroll City. You got PPO, the Bengals, the travel team, for their Pop Warner team. So up years old, it's you hear those teams more, but down there, bro, they get down. The Pop Warner, hey yo, the parents are crazy.
yeah.
The parents, boy, they act like you in the league. They about to fight somebody. So it's crazy, man. So you started off at Pop Warner. Um, I know you went to Booker T and you went to
Yeah.
Dillard. So
yeah.
tell me about the years that you played. I know we spoke a little bit, and where they are, kind of where the high schools are now. But tell me about your playing time at Dillard and at Booker T.
My playing time, Billy T started off. You know, I was a transfer from Miami Norland my freshman year, so I had to adjust and wait my turn.
Of course.
Cause it was a lot of upperclassmen ahead of me. But when I did get my turn, I balled out like last 2 years of high school, my junior and my senior, finished off strong and
Of
came to
course.
win.
What
I
was?
got a question for you, bro.
Go ahead.
You say you transferred from Norland. What year?
2018,
So Coach Hettenberg was still the head coach out there.
yeah, I
I
came with
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Heidenberg.
I was there. I was a class of 2017. I know them, bro, and I don't fuck with none of the coaches out there, bro. I don't fuck with none of
Nah,
the coaches
Nolan's
out
fun
there.
though,
Coach
man. Nolan,
Haley, bro, Coach Hettenberg, the linebacker coach at that time. I don't fuck with none of them.
like them very much, as y'all can see. Well, I mean, again, like Turbo High School was a little different. You know, most of his playing days are at NMB, and then his senior year specifically, they relocated, and we assumed that he would be going to Miramar, so he spent his whole summer in Miramar training. Won the starting position at DN at Miramar, to only find out when they went to register, he couldn't go to Miramar. He had to go to Carroll City. But they didn't want him to go to Carroll City because like that first week it was like a shoot. So like nah, we don't want Carroll City. So he transferred over to Norland, and Norland wouldn't give him the time of day because he didn't spend the off-season program with the school, even though he was a senior. So he has his bad blood with Norland. So, but I'm pretty sure if he played at Miramar, he would have balled out, bro. The dude could play. So, you know, he's another one of those dogs that just want to go after it, just like y'all, just like Pooh Bear, and all them other young boys out there that are just trying to find their way in this crazy world after high school, and just trying to get to where the goal that you want, that you set for yourselves. You know, like you guys, you both,
Sure.
your goals, if I'm not mistaken, correct, when leaving Warner would be to go D1, right? Because y'all are a lot younger than Pooh.
Yeah, if
Pooh's
it's
a little
possible.
different. Yeah, Pooh's a little bit older, so Pooh don't have that opportunity to go D1 at this point. Neither does Turbo at this point, on his age. I mean, you're not old, but you don't want to go play D1 for another year or two. At what are you, 26, 25, 24?
Yeah,
He ain't
bro,
23.
I'm 23,
Oh
bro.
shit, he's 23. My bad. He look like 23. Look, you look. I was gonna say 29, 30. It made me feel a little bit younger because damn, I feel like shit. But anyways, young cat, he's 23, but he don't want to spend no more time out there in college. So he has his plan to go arena. No, you're gonna go try out for arena, and then go to XFL, and then hopefully to the NFL. So the same for y'all. So y'all want to go D1, then go obviously try to go into the NFL draft and get drafted. Which unfortunately a lot of people don't get drafted, but you never know, bro. Y'all can go ball out over there at Warner this year, which y'all look like it.
That's it. 1% get into the NFL. Y'all gotta be the 1%.
Yes, sir.
No matter what it is, bro. Like y'all gotta be the 1%. You feel me? Like this is what it is, bro. Like y'all gotta go into that mindset. Like, yo, I'm better than any one of them boys out there. Whatever school y'all decide to go to, you gotta know you better than all them boys, bro. Cause y'all hungry. You feel me? Y'all came from NAIA going to D1. Them boys already got all the luxurious stuff going on over there. So like, they ain't as hungry as y'all boys gonna be when y'all get there. So just keep that mindset. Y'all gonna be part of that 1% in the league, bro.
That's the mindset you got to get into, dudes. You got to say it, and we talked about this last week, with Mr. Davis, bro. He said it to him too. He's like, I sat there in the draft and I watched them draft people that I know I was better than. Another big name that was like that was Cameron Wake from my Dolphins. Cameron Wake played the CFL, went UDFA out of Penn State. He said he sat there draft night. It's like, I'm better than him. I'm better than him. I'm better than him. And you got to have that mindset. And that's how you get that dog in you. Yeah. I'm telling you, like he said, man, them boys are used to being catered to out there in D1. So you got to go in there and say, like, that AB, right? He walked in and said, I'm that dog. You get me? Jamal Williams, right? Jamal Williams, the running back out of, that he played, he was at Detroit. But he made the most infamous saying out there right now that's going around out there is, if you're going to be a puppy and piss on the porch, let the big dogs eat, right? Sit on the porch. If you're that puppy, sit on the porch. I'm a big dog. I want to eat. Y'all got to go in that mindset. So, tomorrow is a big day for Warner University. Tomorrow, a big day for y'all boys. We're going to see what Pooh really about.
Yeah, we're going to see for real.
We're going to see. Boy, Pooh, I'm telling you. Yo, Pooh gonna put some hype on y'all boys. I'm telling you. Because the way he came in here, 2 weeks ago, that boy was like, "Yo, we the shit," and I'm like, "Oh, I might have to drive up there or go watch y'all when y'all play St. Thomas."
That boy said he got 9 picks out there so far, bro. Like that boy got that. He said he got that dog in him, dog.
Nah, he do.
Yeah, he
He
do.
do. I ain't gonna lie, he do.
He be bringing the energy in practice.
That dude crazy, bro. So y'all play your spring ball tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all play spring. So what's your expectations for your spring game tomorrow night? I mean tomorrow afternoon. What's your expectations for your
Do
spring
me.
game?
Do me.
You gonna beat them?
Be the
You
best I
gotta
can
beat
be.
that other team, no? What's your point?
Yeah.
What's your
Yeah.
points differential looking like? What y'all gonna put up? 100, $150.
He talking about 100.
Yeah.
How many yards rushing? I want to know. I want to know.
I ain't
what
really big on
y'all
talking.
thinking about. Yo,
I ain't really
let me
big
know
on
if you can hear
talking
me
about
still,
what I'm
buddy.
gonna do.
Say it again.
You get me? I said I ain't
Yeah, I can
really
hear you.
big on talking about what I'm gonna do. I just really just go do it, and then I
That's
game do the talking.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, that's our defense. That's what they do. They talk. They
Yeah.
talk. Our defense talk. We just do what we
Yeah.
do.
We let the game
Yeah.
do its
So
talking.
They just talk.
every
We do what we
unit.
do.
So every team has that unit, right? Every team has that. You have that unit that talks a lot of shit, right?
Yeah.
Could be the D line, could be the DBs. DBs love to run their mouth. You know,
Yeah.
look at Ramsey, right? The new Dolphin
Yeah.
acquisition. That boy lives to talk shit. Lives to talk shit. It's the hilarious, most funniest shit.
Yeah.
But what's going on, Finn's take? Look at this boy. What's good? I can't hear y'all. Ah, shit. And this shit be fucking with my ass. But anyways, um, while I switch over to my laptop to see if the sound is a little bit better. So tell me what y'all got next going on. I mean, obviously we said D1. So like, do you guys have preferred schools that you would like to go to, or is it more like where, if you get an offer, it don't matter where it is, you just gonna go out there and do your thing?
I say for me it's both. My school I want to go to is Ohio State or Penn State. But if a D1 school throw me an offer, I'm gonna take it. You know, I'm gonna take
100%. I don't blame you.
it. You know.
You gotta make that. You gotta take it. And where do you want to go?
I mean,
So I know, buddy.
I ain't gonna lie, I
Buddy
really
want to go.
like everybody want to go D1, but it ain't for everybody. I feel like if you like that for real and you do what you do, they gonna see you no matter where you at. It's just up there. They just got the better platform. But like,
Of course, because
yeah, I ain't really. I'm not really. Yeah,
Yeah.
They get better televised games.
but
I wonder. Hey, let me know in the chat, guys, if y'all can hear me a little bit better as I'm over here playing with the mic settings. Let me know if y'all can hear me because I'm switching over to this laptop, seeing if it works a little bit better. Is that I'm using
oh yeah, sure.
a newer setup with a iPad. As you can see right here is the iPad. So I'm gonna see if I switch back over to the laptop. I don't like using this laptop too much, but I'll see if it works a little bit better for you guys.
Yo, Evans, bro, you on your second year or you on your first year?
Who? Me?
Evans, yeah, he says. Well, both of y'all actually. Are you both? Is this your
I'm a
first
freshman.
season there, or is this your second? So you're a freshman.
Yeah, he a freshman.
And
I'm a sophomore.
freshman.
Yeah, he a freshman. I'm a sophomore.
And Cornell?
I'm a freshman.
Cornell's a freshman. And Evans, you're a freshman too?
Yeah.
Sophomore.
You're both freshmen. Okay. Yeah, so y'all got time.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm trying to hear y'all, bro. I'm trying to switch over. This shit low as hell. So
what y'all boys plan on doing this year, bro? Evans, bro, you played here last year, bro. So like, You trying to like what? How was it last year, bro? Your first year? Was you playing? Was you getting any PTs, bro? Like how was it?
Yeah. Well, I don't play 2 seasons, so next year I'm finna be a junior. But yeah, I played since my freshman year. Came in, started, but freshman year it was the experience year for me. Really, it wasn't like I know I'm good, but like everybody always come in saying you're not gonna start your freshman year. That's the year for you to like, learn. But I played, so I learned way more than a lot of people really do. So that was good starting out playing.
That's cool, bro. Y'all play any D2? Y'all know NAIA be all over the place. Y'all play any D2? That was it.
D2,
We're gonna cut off in a second. Give me one moment. Let me knock this out.
D2.
Y'all gonna see me. Just give me 1 second. God damn. Shit loud as balls.
Oh, he's smiling. Look at more.
Know what time it is?
I keep in my freaking people tell me I'm starting. I did.
Nah, I ain't saying me. I'm saying like just in general. People say you're not gonna start your freshman year.
They ain't tell me that. They told me the worst. I told you I'm gonna go and start. Did I not? And when I told you,
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying like
I'm saying,
general, like in general. People be like,
no. You know, I know that last time I'm coming there and I'm stuck in chicken. You said you talking big. I didn't say that. What you said? What you said? Oh, now you don't remember. I didn't say that. Locked in. You got locked in.
who is that?
No, Ricky James Jr. TV.
You see,
You got signed to the Chiefs. I don't know, bro.
Yo,
Wait,
y'all hear me?
I thought he had Aaron Rodgers.
yeah.
Alright. Let me know in the chat if y'all can still hear me. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. This ain't ESPN, it's low budget production. But yeah, man. Alright, so now we're back. Y'all can hear me loud and clear?
Yeah.
Cool. Bet. So yeah, man. Now that I kind of got that, sorry, I was reading the chat and I was getting me thrown off here and there. So we talked about where y'all started. Obviously, you started off at Dillon and you started off at Booker T. You're there now as your freshman year. Y'all got spring ball tomorrow. Obviously, you guys expect to do well this season, and your next step is D1. So that's going to be obviously your short-term goal, right? Long-term goal is most likely with the NFL, correct? So now that we talk about the NFL, right? So what wide receiver in today's game you compare yourself to? Are you one of those receivers that don't like to compare? Because there are receivers, believe it or not, that don't like to compare themselves to other current players currently in today's game. They consider themselves as like either a new talent generation or own game. Do you compare yourself to other wide receivers, or do you feel like you have your own game?
I have my own game. If I could compare myself to any receivers, I would say Stephon Diggs and Tyreek Hill. His route running, and Tyreek Hill speed. That's me.
All right, so I say
Okay, so you that dog. You that well. Stephon loves to talk, but he is a positional receiver. And so obviously you is left. What do you feel? Where do you feel you are with, or who do you compare yourself to? I'm sorry, as a wide receiver.
I don't really compare myself to nobody really like that. But like from what I've seen, probably I'll say I'll say like a Kadarius Tony or like a I won't say Adams, but like Adams like who I look up to a receiver wise, like how he get open and all that. Devontae Adams. That's my
That's who
favorite
you
receiver right now.
admire. Yeah, exactly. It's like
Yeah.
that's who you admire, and you want your game to replicate what he's doing currently. Uh, Tony is another guy. He's kind of underrated. He came out of obviously it was with the Giants. The Giants didn't really utilize him at all in that offense. But he's definitely going to be explosive out there in KC. And you kind of saw that once they brought him in and how they were using him, similar to the way they used Tyreek Hill when he was there in his time that he spent there in Kansas City. So you're gonna another speed guy, a little smaller guy, but a speed guy that can definitely stretch the field. He can be used in the run game. He's elusive out in the open. And, that's another great. I think he will be another great wide receiver. Um, for that Kansas City offense, especially now with Juju moving on to New England. Hey, they want to go play. At least they got an offensive coordinator now.
The way I'm hearing, bro, like I'm hearing that them brothers going to 1,000 yards this season, bro. Probably like 6, 7 touchdowns. You feel me? That's what I'm hearing right now, bro.
That's the goal, man.
Is that
That's
what
the
I'm
goal.
hearing?
That's the goal.
Yeah.
That's good
Hey,
goal.
bro, that quarterback y'all got was they were telling me the starting quarterback is not the one that threw 9 picks. I put one on IG and saying how he had 9 picks. He had 9 picks in training. So it ain't the same quarterback. So we'll get some hopefully. I want y'all. Who does Pooh cover primarily in camp? Is it Evans or
No, it's just more for flash, really. More flat, because I'm at slot.
Yeah, I play outside.
Okay. Hey, did you like that flash pick? I gotta work on that flash pick for you. You like that flash pick I sent you?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, that was hard.
Appreciate it.
It's all right. I gotta work on it.
It's all right.
I gotta work on it.
Okay.
That was hard.
I'll make it a little bit. Hey, man.
All right.
It was all right. It was nice. I gotta fix the part to it, add some stuff to it. I like he don't like that. He hates all the filters. What it is. He can't stand filters. Hey man, it catches your eye. It does. You just couldn't tell it was cool. It's different. Hey man, so let's get into the NFL a little bit, right? And this is an open panel show. I'm gonna open up panels. Sometimes guests come up. They want to ask you questions. They like to be engaged in the conversation. So I'll definitely allow some of these people to come on up and have a nice conversation with you gentlemen if they choose to. But we're gonna get into the NFL a little bit.
Quick question, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
Who's the speedster? Who's fast?
We
need the race. We need the race. That's what I'm gonna say. We need the race.
We race it,
but like when it comes to like running a route, okay, like when it comes to like coach saying like, yo, I need you to run the slant because I know you quick as hell, bro. Who coach gonna come to?
For sure me. I need to do that. For sure me.
For like the route running, that slant, the comeback, anything inside the box, he got it. Like, he got it. For anything outside,
so you a deep threat.
Yeah. I can do it all.
Man.
But he got it though. Like we ain't on a race yet, but
Yeah, we need a race. I ain't gonna lie.
the name don't lie for
Yo,
itself. They don't come
hey,
fast.
y'all gotta put it on there, bro. You gotta race. You gotta be the Flash.
Is you fast? Is he
What do they
fast?
call you?
Hey, hold on. Is
You
he
got
fast?
Flash, right?
He said, what?
Flash is
Turbo.
supposed to
Is
be
you
fast.
fast? Hold on.
Thank you. Tell him again.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. Compared to y'all boys, bro, like, nah, dog. Nah, bro, like, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. When was it? 2016? Was it 2016 or 2015, bro? That the little Nike combine type shit, bro. Like, 40 was in the best.
Y'all, your sound cut out. Sound cut out.
What's up 40?
I don't know, man. Ain't running 40 cents.
What's up 40?
Oh no, we ran it. Was that last free? That's 4-5.
Yeah, I got you.
Alright, ain't tripping.
Laser in.
It was laser. It was a week. You was here, ain't it?
No.
Well, Flash wasn't here.
I was in there.
Adrian? Flash was here. We did the 40.
No.
No, he wasn't. It was like spring, ain't it? In the spring.
Yeah, that's the doctor.
Yeah. No. You just gotta get technique right. That's it. Nah.
I run the full time and run to it.
Hey, run it now. Run it now.
High school, man. Come on, you in college, I ran the full time.
Run it now. Come on, he had a 4-4. He ain't ready to come by. When the last time you ran to come by? High school. Year ago.
I ran it until my junior year. My junior year, I ran
Straight though. Gonna come back rolling.
You?
Yeah.
You gonna come?
But speed train.
Why you going down? I'm gonna come up.
You need to.
I'm getting dollars. That's all. I'll be dollars. What do you think I'm gonna take out the dark shade, bro? Because you playing late? Light, who likes to be bright?
Yeah, but I went wet that night.
Huh?
I went wet that night.
That's gonna be bright.
It's gonna be hard to see, boy. Oh no, we do got the lights on the field. I don't know.
They do be bright. Hey, you know, the first time you step on the field, when they turn on the lights, I'm gonna blind. They all come out.
Now that it low key might help though, cause them lights do be messing with me. I mean, what was that? Weber? Something. I think it was Weber. Yeah, them lights was messing with me.
Yo, can you hear me?
Can
y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, my bad, bro. This fucking internet thought I pinged that, bro. But that's what happens when you pay $3,000 a month for them just to not let you pick your own internet service. But anyways, I got y'all my. I went back to the laptop. I said fuck it to the this shit. So I'm gonna hold it here, but I'm being it for right now. But yeah, man. So let's talk a little bit about the NFL. I'm sorry for those who are watching, man. I'm sorry I'm having some connection issues. I had to switch over to the iPad. So if y'all can't really hear me, I'm sorry. But I went ahead and dropped the link for all you guys who want to come on anyways. So the link is there. But so obviously we got Bills Mafia in the house. We got Packer Nation, Cheesehead Nation in the house. What's y'all expectations? Cheeseheads, I don't know about y'all Packers.
Yeah, I posted. I ain't gonna lie, kid. I
I
ain't
don't
gonna
got
lie,
nothing
bro.
to say. I ain't got.
You gotta start buying your little napkins right now, bro, because you gonna be crying all season.
All
I don't
season.
got nothing to
All season you gonna be crying, dog. Like with the that was alright.
say. I might have the bandwagon. I might have the bandwagon this season. The Jets. I might have to.
I want the Jets this season.
Don't you dare do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to
I might
yourself.
have the bandwagon. I might have to change one.
Yeah, that was.
Y'all know the Super Bowl contenders, man, Bills and the field. You know they cheated us, look. You know they cheated us that year.
Trying to
That
get this
overtime.
back up,
We
but
were supposed to go to the Super Bowl, but that overtime.
this shit don't look like it's gonna work. I'm over here. I'm trying to see if I can get this shit working because I prefer to be on here. But let me put this back up. All right, cool. You can hear, right? You hear fine? All right, cool. All right. Man, my Dolphins, bro. My Dolphins look a little scary. I don't know about them Bills, though. I don't know about Bills Mafia. Yo, Anakin. Yeah, I want to hear it.
I was talking about his fucking Dolphins.
I want, hey. That's all I don't want to hear that. That's all I know. Because my Dolphins looking good. That's all I got to say. I don't know about your Ravens.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all got a tough draft coming.
Ravens looking like the Packers right now.
Ravens about to lose Lamar now. Ravens about to lose Lamar.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to see.
Bro.
There we go. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how long this works. But I gotta get new internet. I can't wait to get out of here, bro. So that's I didn't realize that I couldn't pick my own internet service because I normally have like AT&T, but this shit ain't AT&T. This ain't even Comcast. I don't know what this is. This is some service that I never heard of in my entire life. So, but hey, man, it is what it is. It's the cards I'm dealt, right? So, yeah, man, your Packers, bro, your Packers. I've been saying this all week, or actually not all week, but all off season. When that news broke with Aaron Rodgers and whether or not he's going to move back to the Jets, the Meadowlands. But hey, it hasn't happened yet, and I have a feeling that 16th overall pick is what the Packers are eyeing, and I don't think the Jets want to give it up. So it might not happen.
I hope it don't.
It might not happen. There's a good chance it might not happen. So unless they want to get through the draft and then revisit the trade option with him and see if they're willing to take next year's first round pick and possibly the year after that. But I don't know. If I'm the Jets, I don't think I'll do that. I don't think I'm going to make that trade. He's a lot of, I mean, even though he is Aaron Rodgers, he's a lot older quarterback. And to give up your future for somebody who's going to play for you now, but that's not your future, it doesn't make any sense. He ain't it either. If they had a decent quarterback, I would say, all right, cool, bet. But they don't even, that guy's not on the roster. So you need your picks. All right, put it this way. I know it won't happen. But if Anthony Richardson drops to number 15, 16, you don't think the Jets take him?
Okay, you going up draft.
He ain't going to drop that far. He's going to drop to 6. I think he's going to drop to 6 and he's going to go to Seattle. That's where I think he's going to go. I think he'll be He'll be sitting right behind Gino for 2 years. And on that third year, when Gino hits that third year on this contract, they're going to let him go and they're going to renegotiate to bring him down and they're going to bring him back to the back. I think that's what's going to happen. You know, especially if he comes out not balling the way he's supposed to ball. So,
I mean, they were pretty.
yeah, Gino's nuts.
They traded Jimmy G. The Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He only got 2 hands. 2 hands still.
But Gino went to yeah, Gino and Gino's brother went to no, they want to look at the America.
Dolphins not picking up nobody. They're sticking with Tua, bro. They're sticking with Tua. They're sticking with Tua.
Tua on quarterback. I want to put it out there
That man
right
has
now.
3 concussions. He's done.
I don't know, bro. Hey, say that again, because y'all don't understand that.
He's done. After the 3rd concussion, he's done.
Hey, y'all must have not seen the videos that dropped.
Ooh.
The videos. Who do you think? Why do you think Waddle was at perform today?
Okay, Tua goes to perform. Tua be a perform.
But you know who else was at perform with Tua and Waddle?
Yeah.
No. Great
Man,
Brad.
we'll get him, man.
Yeah, they're putting that work.
They putting that work. Who's going to throw to them?
Tua. Hey, I don't know, bro, but hey. No, hell no, we ain't got to. Yo, fuck you. Teddy is doo-doo with a dash of caca, and you know it. We got Mike White.
This is season over, bro.
And Texas. Texas gonna get Friday.
Yo, season's over. No, it ain't Mike. It's over. You think? Hey, let me ask you a question. Let me ask y'all boys a question. Do you think Lamar plays under that tag?
He said what?
Do you think Lamar plays under that tag?
Packers?
No. Does Lamar Jackson play under his tag?
I can't understand.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
All right, can you guys hear me a little bit better? I got the mic up in my mouth.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Does Lamar play under his tag?
Like he got like a what's
He has not. So the tag he has. So if a team wants to offer him a contract, so I think he's looking for $50 million a year guaranteed. And you could probably give him a 3-year, $150 million contract. Okay, guaranteed. Now, if let's say the Jets, right? Let's say the Jets deal with Aaron Rodgers falls through. This is a very good possibility. Okay. The Jets can say, well, Lamar could be our future. Our draft is done because it's going to be post-April. So it's going to be next month. So the draft is over. So they're going to say, all right, Aaron Rodgers, they want too much. He's an older quarterback. I'm only willing to give him a 2nd-round pick for him. They want a first. I'm not willing to bargain my future for somebody that's not going to be our future. He's just here now. So I'm going to go and I'm going to trade for somebody that's possibly our future. And I'm going to give him the same contract that Aaron has. Aaron's getting paid $50 million. You're going to give him the same fucking contract, and you're going to give him a first and a player. And now you're in a better spot. That's a good possibility.
The Jets should get Lamar.
Lamar wouldn't do all right with him. I mean, I don't want to see it. I don't want to have to deal with him twice a year. I like only dealing with them once a year and putting in that work on him.
Yeah.
Don't you fucking smirk.
Dog. That's right.
That was like 3 years ago.
Just dropped 49 points on you, bro.
3 years ago.
Yo, y'all haven't even dropped that on them, bro.
We won it. We 2-1.
Now, the Ravens did blow a 30-28 zip lead. How y'all do that?
Gap. What's that? How do you answer that?
I ain't gonna much
Sir, how do you answer that?
I ain't gonna much lie to you, bro. That shit was happening all season, bro. Like, we was
No,
blowing
no.
up.
Y'all blew 3 leads in the whole season. That's beyond
That's
me.
all we was doing all season, bro. Like, that's the defense, bro. Them
Y'all don't have
boys
no
got-
receivers.
we ain't have no
I have
receiver,
no-
bro. Like, then again, Lamar
I
ain't
have
really
no-
want to play, bro, because like
Y'all have no receivers. They'll
Nah,
double it
Tell
Andrews
him.
because you know Lamar. Lamar
Tell him.
first instant throw the ball is to Andrews. Bateman old, like 13, he sucked. Like y'all have no receivers.
oh,
Duvernay.
hey, he said,
Duvernay, he ain't in my top 5 or my top 30. He not my top 30.
He not my top 5 either, bro. But like,
No. He said top 30.
what's wrong with top?
He ain't in my top 30.
He said
He
he's
ain't
not.
top 30.
He said he's not.
No, he said he's not top 5. Not,
Or his top 30.
And my top 30. And top 30. He not on the list.
he ain't top 30. Ah, shit. Them boys got 29
better.
receivers ahead of Duvernay, bro. Yo, let me-
Bro,
Yes,
River
take
Craycraft
Gibbs.
is ahead of Duvernay right now.
Adams, Cooper Cup. Who else? 13 from the Raiders, what her name?
Mike
Renfro.
Evans, Keenan Allen,
Renfro, Mike Evans, Goodwin. Who else?
CD.
A lot probably is too. You know.
Scary
Nah,
Terry
I don't
McLaurin.
like that. I don't like that.
Scary Terry for
Zach,
sure, top 10.
Oh yeah.
Scary. I
Scary Terry top 10.
before him.
You
Scary
got
Terry top 10.
Tyree, you got Waddle. That's it
Tyree.
though.
I take 2 rookies
Waddle,
before him though.
Waddle ahead of him.
Waddle whatever.
Jamar.
Waddle
Shit,
way
T.
before him.
Higgins. Shit, T. Higgins is ahead of him.
It's a lot. It's a
It's a lot.
lot.
There's a lot of boys out. Not, hey, he's thinking himself, right? And he's like, damn, bro, them boys right. He like 40.
Like,
He like top 40.
okay,
I give him top
look,
40.
look,
And when I mean top 40, I mean number 40. He the last
Look,
one.
look at Deontay Johnson. He was the only receiver at the Steelers, and he's still putting up 1,000 yards. Scary Terry the only receiver at the Washington Redskins, and look, still putting up 1,000 yards.
If
Duvernay
Lamar was really playing,
ain't
if
good.
Lamar was really playing, that boy Duvernay would have been 1,000-yard receiver, dog.
Bro, Lamar had
No.
what has
Lamar's
Lamar's a run first quarterback.
Lamar can throw the ball.
I'm not saying he can't. I'm not saying he can't.
He throw better than two.
Whoa, I don't know about that.
Bro,
Hold on.
bro, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all boys just said it right there, bro.
Hold up. Hold up. He don't throw the ball.
Nah. Every time Tua throw the ball deep, it's always underthrown. If you think
Hold
about
on. Go look at his MVP numbers. Go look at his MVP numbers. Again. Go look up his.
So you telling
MVP
me on your
numbers.
offense, you'll take Tua over Lamar?
Listen. Hold up. Playmaking wise, 100%. Because he is a dual threat. But if you look at Lamar's numbers, he's not a passer. He's a run first. I'm not denying. Hold on. I'm not denying.
Bro. We talking
Bro,
who
that is?
They have 16,000 receivers on the field at one
Yo.
time.
Let me ask you a question.
Hold
on. All right. Let's be real. Hold on. Let's be real. All right. How many opportunities has the Ravens had to bring in a good wide receiver? And yet, nobody comes there.
They'll get in the defense.
That has everything to do with Lamar.
Lamar not the one that's like, yo, bro, you got to talk this one.
Bro, nobody goes to Baltimore as a wide receiver. Who do that? Who have they brought in? Bro, nobody. Listen,
Baltimore has receivers. They just don't have this year. They had receivers before.
They had receivers when Joe Flacco was there. That's it.
You saw when they.
Best wide receiving core was when Joe Flacco was there. Yeah, but Deshaun on his final leg, bro. That's on his final. He's 38.
75 yards down the field.
Listen, I would know Lamar solidifies himself as a passer if OBJ signed there. But not even OBJ went there.
They have Marquise Brown. They just good. They have
He
Marquise
wanted
Brown.
OBJ.
OBJ go there for one night time, bro.
That would make Lamar sign.
The whole purpose of Lamar not
Bro.
is he want that bread.
He wants that bread, but at the same time, he needs a wide receiver to help him do it.
Even they still get OBJ. They still
Nobody wants to pay the man because the man hasn't done anything passing wise. He only had 1 year plus 3,000 yards passing. The dude in 4 years or 5 years that he's been in the league has only passed for 3,000 yards once.
His first year with him at Hollywood Brown, he go over 1,000.
Look up his numbers. Look up his numbers.
Hey, over 1,000.
I'm not hating. Out of respect. No, I respect because their question was, is he a better passer? I don't feel that Lamar's a better passer.
Every time I say kill, want to go deep, it's always underthrown.
Oh no, he underthrows.
No, he overthrows.
Accuracy wise, yes. Accuracy wise, I take two. Accuracy wise, I take two. But
100%.
Overall, I still take Lamar. Debo wise, accuracy wise, and running wise.
Y'all realize there's only one way to throw to Tyreek Hill, right? It's the overthrow. You need to overthrow Tyreek. No, I see. He could, but the problem with Tua and the top, bro.
He tried doing the Ravens. Now he put all his power in that deep ball.
The problem with him is that I don't think it's underthrown. I think that he reads the read too late. By the time that dude, and you gotta admit, as a receiver, that plays a factor. If your quarterback comes to you late and you're already 15, 20, 30 yards downfield, bro, the probability of him putting that in front of you is low. You're gonna have to come back. Unless that dude can throw 65 yards, 70 yards. Tua can't do that. I'm up front with that. Mahomes can. Mahomes can.
Wait, hold on. Lamar can't throw 60 yards down the field now. He can. He does it.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't been watching the game then, bro.
When they played the Dolphins. When they played the Dolphins, Marquise Brown took that deep ball down the field.
I'm not saying that Lamar's not the better playmaker. 100% by far. You feel me? If you're talking about a dual threat, somebody that can put up 2,500 yards passing. Yeah, overall. 2,500 yards passing and 1,000 yards rushing, 100%. He gonna get you that, or even 800 yards rushing. Let's be real, 800.
I'm just saying. Look at the receivers. Look at the receivers. Dolphins have. Then look at the receivers. The Ravens have.
Bro, put it this way. Hey, listen. Put it like this. Hold on. But look, Tyree. Hey, look. Tua missing 4 or 5 games, still threw 3,400 yards. Missing 5 games.
You right.
He threw 3,500 yards.
You right. You're exactly right.
You can't take that away from that dude.
Look at the receivers that he has, though, bro.
Bro, he still threw 2,500 and played half the season last season.
Look at the receivers that he has.
And he had Devontae Parker.
And look at the receivers that.
Whoa. Devontae Parker is not bad. He's not bad.
He injured, but the problem is he can't stay. I'm not saying that he's bad.
Yes, bro, but
he can't stay on the field.
When he's on the field, he's going to ball.
Yeah, but that year he didn't do shit.
Once he fucking ball in the air, I'll take Parker.
Bro, Parker hasn't done anything since Tannehill left.
Okay, I'm gonna say something. If the Ravens had Devontae Parker, Antonio Brown, and OBJ, then I'll say they had a decent.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, exactly. And then we can really see what this dude can do passing. I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that the kid hasn't had wide receivers. I acknowledge that. Y'all haven't had receivers. But there's a reason why y'all don't. We don't know it, but there's a reason why y'all don't have receivers.
Man, take that with a man upstairs.
Can you? What is it?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Owner.
I'm not. We ain't at that level yet. I would love to. And it's true. You're right. At the end of the day, Lamar can only play with the team that they give him. Right? He got Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews has been consistently a 1,000-yard receiver at the tight end position. And he's probably comes number 2 to the who will probably go down as the greatest tight end, Travis Kelce. I think he'll outbeat Rob Gronkowski. I think it's a good possibility.
Yeah.
So, because right now, right now Gronk was the number 1 tight end of all time, but I think now it's Kelce. I think number 2 is Mark Andrews, and I think number 3 will be Gronk. And if you give Kyle Pitts a fucking quarterback, it might be Kyle Pitts.
No, I'll take Kyle Pitts over Gronk. I can put Kyle Pitts on the outside on the island by himself.
I want to see what he does with a quarterback. And that's the reason why I'm kind of hoping that Atlanta.
Walker.
I'm hoping that Atlanta moves up.
Yeah,
Either there's 2 options for Atlanta. Huh?
Darren Waller. I'll take Darren Waller.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's 2 options for Atlanta. You can either draft a quarterback. You can move up because they won't get one where they're picking at. They got to move up to get a quarterback, or they still pick their pick and they do the same thing I'm talking about with the Jets, where they offer the 2 first-round picks to bring in a guy like Lamar. All the teams that said they're out on Lamar are not out on Lamar. The only team that I can say is out on Lamar is the Dolphins. And the only reason why is because
if the Dolphins get Lamar, their season will be totally different with Lamar. Defense wise and offense wise. They got 2 big playmakers. They got Jalen.
Hey, Tukaka. Hold on. Tukaka almost beat Buffalo on prime time. That was bullshit. But that's because of our defense. Hey, I'm gonna use. Hold up. I'm gonna use the same excuse. I'm gonna use the same excuse Turbo used. Hey, y'all boys won, right? I'm gonna use the same excuse you just used. They won, right? I'm gonna use the same excuse you just used. Our offense, hey, you can admit it. Our offense did not lose us that game against you guys. That second game,
y'all could have stopped this.
Our offense did not cost us that game. They put up. Hold up. We put up 29 on y'all at home in the snow, cold as shit, on a Sunday night game. Huh?
Who won the game?
Y'all won the game. That's the main question. But you gotta understand something. I'm coming at this to defend Tua. You see what I'm saying? I'm coming out of it to defend Tua. Tua played a great game. That offense played a great game. What cost us was the defense.
What game you talking about? The playoff game? You talking about the
No, not the playoff. Playoff he didn't play. That was a third string. But that was that second game later in the season in December. We played at Buffalo Sunday night, and we put up 29. But the problem was what cost us the game was that PI, the final drive that put Buffalo in scoring rate. Fuck you! I can say the same shit. Oh, here we go. Hey, you know what? Hold up. Yo, Amicus, I see you in the chat.
Yo, bring Amicus on.
Bring ass up here.
Hey, Amicus, come on real quick, man.
And real quick, we're gonna welcome CT. I finally got somebody to defend my ass because you motherfuckers, y'all ganging up my ass. What's going on, CT?
What are they ganging up on you about? What do I gotta hold down real quick?
Oh shit!
Don't be bullying people out here, bro.
Don't be bullying, and we don't do bullying. But can you hear me, CT?
Yeah, no, I said how do I gotta hold it down? What are they attacking you about?
All right, so they thing is this. All right. So all right, here we go. Oh, here, I should never said that. God damn.
Bring Amicus on, bro. You can't bring Amicus.
God damn. And now I'm gonna have a headache. I'm gonna have a fucking headache. All right, real quick, right before we get into this, what's going on, Amicus?
What's up, CT? What's up, Big Philly?
Amicus,
what's up, Turbo?
Yeah, mic's muted.
Yeah, can you hear me?
All right. So what they were saying was, so the first question was, who's better, Lamar or Tyreek? I mean, not Tyreek. I'm sorry, Lamar or Tua, right? Who's in that? Who's the better
Lamar.
passer? That was the question.
Lamar.
Who's the better passer?
Who's the better passer?
Passer.
Absolutely Tua. Absolutely Tua. Now,
Can y'all hear me?
Tua had
Lamar's
more
more
weapons.
dynamic, and Lamar has the ability to run. But as far as throwing, purely passing, who's the better passer? Tua is the better passer. That's not debatable.
Hey, can y'all hear me now?
Playmaker wise, 100%. I agree, bro. It's Lamar.
I'm just saying though.
100%.
Extending the play
CP, you can hear me?
I would take
Yeah.
Lamar.
What's up, baby?
Throwing the
Kiss?
ball wise,
Oh, all
I
right.
would take Lamar.
But that goes under play. That goes under playmaker or playability.
Yeah,
You know,
if you want to talk about it, are they a dynamic? Is he who's more dynamic? Who has better overall? Who's a better overall or more productive quarterback? Then okay, that there can be an argument had there. But as far as passing is concerned, Tua is absolutely a better passer.
Yeah, I would agree with
All they
CT.
gotta
Tua
say-
is a better passer, but that's it.
Only thing I say, put Lamar on the Dolphins last year, y'all would have beat the Bills and y'all would have won the Super Bowl. That's just me.
Well, I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see that argument, but at the same time, our team was not built for a running quarterback. Our scheme was not built for a running quarterback.
But Lamar
If
can't
we
throw the
had
ball. He just
anybody,
had no
even if
receivers.
we had
He just
Lamar
had no
last year with Brian Flores, with Stoodsville, and what's his name as co-offense, I don't care who you put in that system, it would have been trash.
I'm just saying Lamar did not have no receiver except Andrews. His main target was Andrews.
He had Hollywood. Why does everybody negate Hollywood?
Yeah, bro. Hollywood
I'm talking
Brown was a
about
great,
Hollywood left.
great
We talking about
receiver.
after he left. We talking about after he left.
Yeah, but that's the same excuse people use for Lamar for the past 4 years. I mean, like, he didn't have any. Let me tell you who doesn't have a receiving core: the Bills, because you double Steph and you got nothing
The
else.
Bills does have a receiver core. I'll take Bill receiver core over the Ravens receiver core any day.
Nah, no way.
No one stopping Tom Diggs. No one was stopping Isaiah McKenzie or Davis.
Davis was going crazy.
But here, okay, so I've been debating all day long, so I'm cooking right now. Let me tell you about Gabe Davis. He tied the league in drop passes with Jamar Chase with 7. Here's the difference between Chase and Gabe Davis. Chase gets way more targets. So Gabe Davis only had half the targets, right? And guess, hold on, let me tell you, let me land real quick. Guess how many drops? Well, he had 7, right? But here's the thing. He dropped 1 out of 5 passes. 20% of the targets he dropped. But the Bills have a receiving core. Nah.
They done. You saw he did to the best, one of the best safeties in the league, right? Baby him twice. When Diggs would get double team in championship game, he had what, over 100 yards, over 130 with 4 touchdowns. And the biggest player of his career.
I'm gonna go out and come back in because it's hard to hear you guys. I'll be right back.
It's them. It's their volume, Amicus. It's not you. It's
Oh,
their volume.
okay.
Yeah. But I agree with them, man. I think Gabe Davis is pretty good, but I mean, I still think it's just like the Dolphins and a lot of other NFL teams where you have that number 1 and number 2, and you get your number 3. Bro, we had Jakeem Grant for fucking 8 years, and the dude couldn't catch a ball to save his life, but he could run like hell on kickoffs. Bro, it's trying to find a quality number 3 is a lot more difficult than it used to be.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, this time Dolphins did have a decent receiver core. They had Wilson. They traded for from the Cowboys. They picked up from the Cowboys.
Well, yeah, but if you want to talk about names, though, that's the problem, though. Cedric Wilson, yeah, we gave up a lot for him. However, he got less snaps than Trent Sherfield and what's his name? God, we brought his ass in too as a special teamer. River Craycraft. So again, we went out and we got Cedric Wilson. The Cedric Wilson didn't do shit for us all season long.
You're right.
And we literally, because he couldn't block, Cedric Wilson doesn't know how to block. So again, we would take him out and put in special team wide receivers just because they were willing to block. So,
yeah,
I mean,
that's the one good thing Gabe Davis does. He can block.
the offense should pick up AR-15. They get Anthony Richardson. His arm, the way he got the pocket, it'll be solid. You know.
Oh, I agree. I think out of this draft class, I think they're all busts except for Richardson because he has the highest ceiling, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that too. You know, you want the dual threat quarterback. I mean, you look at Josh Allen, and Josh Allen can throw the ball, and yeah, he can run because he's big, but he's not dynamic like a Mahomes. But then you have Mahomes, who he can throw off platform.
Who's not dynamic like Mahomes?
Whoa. Josh Allen can do same thing Mahomes can do.
Thank you, my guy.
That's absolute craziness. Now, here's the thing: Josh Allen can rocket the ball. Josh Allen can absolutely rocket the ball.
Finally, we have a couple of people with some competence. They can spot talent. They can see talent. Josh Allen is that fucking dude.
Say that Josh Allen is the dynamic passer as Mahomes is absolutely crazy.
CT, you're fucking crazy, bro. Listen, I have watched every single snap of Allen. Hold on, let me land.
With his baseball fucking talent, has the ability to deliver the ball in multiple angles that other quarterbacks cannot do.
Bro, Allen can make all them throws and does.
Routinely. Allen don't need to do that.
Okay.
Allen don't need to do that.
I've never seen Josh Allen come out underhanded throwing a fucking 20-yard pass down the field like Mahomes.
Because he don't need to do that. He throws it overhanded, a dart.
Almost 30 miles per hour.
Okay, hey, can I have the floor for 1 second? 1 second. I just want to throw a couple of stats out there. CT, let me land, please. Let me land. These are facts. Josh Allen, in the past 3 years, has 130 total touchdowns to Mahomes 124. Also, in the past 3 years, he has 38 touchdowns under pressure to Mahomes 28. These are facts. Now, when you look at the intangibles of what makes a quarterback great, those are the things you're looking at. He also leads the league in on-target passes that were dropped. Gabe Davis led the league with 7. Diggs had 6.
And that's fine, but you're not – see, this is where, again, you're throwing out stats that have nothing to do with the argument being made. The argument being made is him being dynamic and being the same thing as Mahomes, and that's not true. He's
the only quarterback in NFL history with 4,000 passing yards and 750 rushing.
And again, just because he can fucking throw the goddamn ball and he's big enough to run for 20, 30 yards here and there, it's not the same thing as when you watch Mahomes and he's being pressured and the throwing lane is closed, but somehow this guy finds an arm angle and a way to get that fucking ball there. I have not seen Josh Allen do – Josh Allen is just, hey, I can muscle it in there. I can fire the rocket in there. There's a difference between that. That's all I'm trying to state.
Well, you left me speechless. I don't even know how to retort to that kind of shit.
No, I'm just saying, like, Josh Allen, his balls be on target than Mahomes. Mahomes always try to make the big, spectacular play for no reason. Josh Allen just getting to stay in the pocket and just to be him. Like, you know. But
that's part of Josh Allen's positive, though, is he has the size to stand in the pocket versus Mahomes doesn't have that same size that Josh Allen does. So he has to play a different type of game, if that makes sense.
Before Josh Allen got drafted to the Bills, was the Bills a playoff contender team?
Hell no.
All right, then. When they put that,
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Taking fandom, because I know you're part of Bill's Mafia. Taking fandom out of the equation. No, I'm going to ask a question. If you had the opportunity, who would you rather play with? Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes?
Okay, I'm going to be completely 100% honest here. Okay, hold on.
100%.
That's for the athlete.
All objectivity, all bias out of the window. Take away my Bills Mafia tag right now. I'm telling you, I have studied both of these guys. I watch every snap of both of these guys. The answer, and it's not by a large margin, but the answer is Josh Allen.
Yeah, I play with Josh Allen. The things he can do with the ball.
Cornell, let me get your answer, man.
No, don't get me wrong. Mahomes is probably one of the best QBs in the league. He's
Yes.
number 2. Am I number 2? You know, my favorite QB has always been Aaron Rodgers. You know, the king of fourth quarter, king of Hail Mary. But I would take Josh Allen. I'd take Josh Allen.
That's it, bro.
The man is a magician with the ball.
He's a magician, bro. Thank you, man. Finally.
Don't get me wrong. He's cruel.
Yo, Cordell, you got a fan for life now, Miami.
Hey, you are honorary Bills Mafia for life, my guy.
Like, Josh Allen, he throw a couple bucks, but when it comes to them deep balls, and he always take the long shot. He always go for 4th and 10, 4th and 20. He's still gonna get it.
Hey, Cornell, did you see that game the Bills played against Detroit when they came back and kicked the game-winning field goal? Did you see they double-teamed Diggs, and on the final play, Josh Allen threw that rocket to him? Man, bro, there's no other quarterback in the league that can make that pass.
Big Philly, where's Mikey when you need him? Where's Mikey when you need him?
He get double teamed Cincinnati game. Cincinnati
just
game.
said it.
Bengals beat the Bills 27-7.
Yo, y'all just made a comparison with Detroit. But Detroit don't have a secondary.
They was decent this year. They did better than any year they had. Like, I've been watching them. They did decent this year.
Big Philly, I was just talking about the eliteness of the throw.
I understand that, but you can't say it's an elite throw if the defense he's throwing against is trash. Because the same thing is when we spanked Detroit this year, all we heard from Bills fans and even Dolphins fans and everyone else, oh, Detroit doesn't have a defense. Why are you excited because you trounced them? Bro, they don't have a defense.
But Detroit would carry Detroit with their offense.
No, Detroit picked up C.J. Garner Jr. They just picked up
C.J. Garner. But I'm telling you, that secondary, they have Hutchinson too. Don't get me wrong; they got young guys that they're gonna mold, and their defense in the next 2 years. That defense will be a top 10 in 2-3 years. You get what I'm saying?
Have y'all watched the top 10 highlight reel of Josh Allen? Top 20, top 30? Go check it out on YouTube. Sit back, grab your popcorn, and fucking enjoy the show.
Yeah, let's go watch some highlights. I know.
50-yarders, straight 50-yarders.
Yeah, I know. And that's the thing, though, is everybody, I could pull out highlights of 20 or 30 of them last year.
No, here's the problem, CT. You can't pull out a highlight reel of Tua. You cannot compare a highlight reel of Tua to Josh Allen.
Whoa!
You cannot compare Tua to Josh Allen. You cannot compare Tua to Josh Allen ever. You can't even compare Josh Allen. You can't compare Josh Allen to no other QB but Mahomes. You can't. You can't.
Exactly.
You can't. Like,
it's not even a fair comparison to try to compare Mahomes and Allen because they're two. See, this is where I'm an exercise physiologist. I see things differently. I see it as, again, body types, game types, their physical attributes. Again, you can't compare apples to oranges because, again, Mahomes is not the size of Josh Allen. He scrambles and he does things with his athleticism, not because of his size. And so to try to compare those two is extremely difficult.
Question. If that new rule was put out when the Bills played the Chiefs in that championship game, you think the Bills would have lost?
Say it again.
Amicus, you an asshole.
We can't hear nobody because they're laughing, and I couldn't hear the question.
New overtime rule, right? When the Bills played the Chiefs and Tyreek Hill scored the not game-winning touchdown, but Chelsea scored the game-winning touchdown. If the new rule put in that game, the Bills would have drove down the score. And they
absolutely.
The Bills would have won.
I mean, you can make that argument. We'll never know. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. I mean, coulda, woulda, shoulda, but I think that even that, and this is where, again, my opinion is, at what point do we stop saying, oh, let's put in a new rule so both teams get a chance? You had a chance. Your defense couldn't stop them. And it's –
But that's not an indictment on Josh Allen, bro.
no, I didn't say that. When did I ever say that was an indictment on Josh Allen? All I'm saying is
hold up. If they're gonna play that, what if? Then I'm gonna say if Tua didn't have 3 concussions, we would win the Super Bowl.
What? Y'all,
yeah. Man,
I was not getting,
but I want to be realistic about the rule thing, though. No, I didn't say it was an indictment on Josh Allen, Amicus. I'm saying I get into the point where people say, again, you know, the overtime rules, this and that. I get it. The league wants to change because they want the offense. They want, you know, they want the action.
Actually, because both of them QB, they knew, come on now, one of the best QBs going at it. 2 of the best offense going at it. 2 of the best players going at it. They knew that rematch was gonna be the biggest game.
Hold on. Y'all heard what Phil just said, bro? That boy said if Tua ain't had 3 concussions, he would have been in the Super Bowl. He would. They would have won the Super.
No, I said
yeah. We ignored that take. We ignored that take.
Hold on.
I mean, you got to be honest. It's a legitimate what if. You don't know.
You mean
shit? I could say the same thing if Byron Jones didn't quote unquote hold out all fucking year. We could have won a Super Bowl then too.
So here's
who's gonna start.
But hold on. Let me ask y'all a question.
Who's gonna stop?
Okay. Hold on. Let me ask y'all a serious question. Miami went 3-0 to start the season on a tough stretch, right? We started off with New England at home. We played Baltimore, whooped that ass, whether he wants to admit it or not, because I don't know how the hell we came back out of that game. I was the first to admit it. What was I doing at the house during that game?
I ain't gonna lie. Why you said you passed by the first game and the second? Like, why you gotta stay?
Nah, Baltimore cannot be worse than.
All right, fine. I'll keep it moving. Then we came, right? Week 3, Buffalo in our house. We spanked that ass, right? Cool.
What do you mean you spanked that ass? You won by fucking 2 points.
We won. We spanked that ass. But anyways, hold up. Y'all, they were only in the game. They were only in the game because Tua got out a couple plays. Listen. Anyways, hold up.
Fucking half our team was out, and the other half was in the locker room getting
I don't want to hear that.
And again, it doesn't matter, Amicus, because again, we lost 5 of our starting defenders in that same game. We had 5 starters out on defense too. So I don't want to hear that fucking injured bullshit.
If you play football in life, your coach always told you next man up, no matter.
You know what it was? Hey, let's be real. Hey, hold up,
exactly.
So you gotta play it. You gotta play the game.
You gotta play it. I get it.
Hold up, but let's be real. Listen, Buffalo probably came into that game and said, Dolphins ain't shit.
That's exactly what we did.
You know a team started to do in Buffalo? You know a team started to do in Buffalo? They started playing deep, started doubling digs, and started what?
Exactly.
Started playing contain. They couldn't stop
but the thing is even in the second 2. Go ahead, Cornell. Go ahead.
First time the Chiefs played the Bills in that championship game, Diz lit them up like a firecracker. The second time they played them, they double teamed him the whole game and gave David had to step up and be a next man up. Him, Beasley, and Dotson up. You gotta look at that now.
Thank you, man. I tell you, man, it is good to have actual football players on the podcast that can break down the X's and O's.
What you think the Chiefs did to John Chase? Every time they put a safety over him. They put a linebacker over him in the middle. Because they know.
Yeah, and that's where later on in the season, everybody started trying to do that to the Dolphins, where they doubled Tyreek and then they bracketed Waddle, and they said, okay, who's going to beat us now? Who's going to beat us now? And guess what? Cedric Wilson didn't step up. Trent Sherfield didn't step up. Craycraft didn't step up. We didn't have a running game.
Y'all had Gesicki. Well, and y'all had most art.
Bro, Gesicki, go. Listen, Gesicki did not play at all this year. Gesicki played literally like 18% of the snaps the entire season.
Oh, he wasn't a factor to the offense. You trying to say that? I don't say that. He wasn't a factor.
Well, I think again he was used again, and the problem with Gesicki is because he can't block as a tight end. All he does is receive. All he does is catch the ball. So every time Gesicki comes on the field in the limited snaps he did, guess what? The defense knew you're throwing the ball.
A lot of tight ends can't block.
I'm aware, but the thing is we're in a situation where Mike McDaniel wants to run the ball. That's that 49er, Shanahan offense. Run the ball to open up the pass, right? Well, we didn't run the ball. Every time we would start running the ball, we'd have a loss of 2 yards. Then we'd pick up the first down. We'd try another run play, get stuffed for no gain, and he'd just abandon the run game. And so what happens? You get one-dimensional. Am I right?
You're right. You're right.
And that's what happened.
You can't say the Dolphins have other weapons or other people who stepped up. Because they definitely had a good backfield this time. They got a good backfield. They got a good defense. This time they got a better defense. But I don't know. Can Randy and Howard start the man that be bombing them, bean tapping them for 2 years straight? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know about that.
I agree. I think that, again, we had a situation where if Byron played this past year, this defense would have been completely different. But again, we lost our starting strong safety. We lost our starting nickel cornerback. We lost Brandon Jones to a season-ending injury, who was our starting strong safety. We lost Nick Needham, who was our starting slot corner for the entire season. Byron Jones was out the entire year. We lost Ogba, who was our starting defensive end. We lost him for the year. And this is all within the first 4 weeks of the season.
No, y'all defense still top 5.
Yeah, but that's with the injuries. Imagine if we have everybody healthy coming in, and now we got
one. Y'all wouldn't have been number 1, but y'all would have been up there. No, number 3.
Yeah,
4.
but the thing is, yeah, and I agree with that. But the thing is the people that were out is what left us susceptible to certain offenses, a la when we got our ass spanked by who was it? San Diego. And that was because we lost our starting nickel corner, our starting slot cornerback, and he's the one that he erased tight ends and short things over the middle. Well, guess what? We got eaten up on after he got injured. We got destroyed by Dawson Knox. We got destroyed by what's his name from the 49ers. Bro, like, we didn't have our tight end eraser in it. Yeah, we got eaten up. Yeah. And
look, this year draft coming up. If y'all draft a lineman first, y'all know y'all messing up this time. Y'all need DBs at the Dolphins. And we need more better receivers. We need receivers for the Bills. No, another addition with Diz. I don't know if Diz gonna stay because word on the street is he unfollowed the Bills account and he deleted all his posts with Bills.
Nah.
So, I don't know. But I want Bills. I want Diz to stay. I want Diz to stay at the Bills. Him and Josh Allen. Ooh, that's dangerous.
Well, so something came out today where there was a report, an insider stated that Brandon Beane is planning on moving up in the draft from 27. And the player that was mentioned was Njigba from Ohio State. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, if we get Njigba opposite Diggs, it's fucking over.
I mean, there's a lot of good receivers in the draft, though. You got Jitma, you got Ibruka, you got Zay Flowers, you got who else? Number 11 from Texas. I don't know her name. You got
Quentin Johnston.
You got the
Jalen Hyatt
from UNC. I forgot his name.
Downs. Josh Downs.
Josh Downs. Yeah, you got Josh Downs. You got a lot of good receivers, but hey.
Yeah, wide receiver is deep as hell this year. It's scary for us as Dolphins fans, knowing that, we picked up a middle linebacker, but linebackers have been a problem for us. And, we want a young running back to pair with some of these older veteran guys. But again, it seems this draft is really top heavy in a lot of these positions.
CT, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure this mic is working.
I feel like Josh Allen needs somebody to back up with, sometimes. Because the Bills only have one QB at right now, and that is Josh Allen. They need a good backup. They need a nice little free agent backup. And they dump the money on the receivers and, defense. That's just me. They been doing good lately. Offense-wise, excellent. They need more receivers at depth. But defense-wise, we need another safety or another nickel back.
Well, you hit the nail on the head earlier when you said they started playing contain, they doubled Diggs, and that was our demise. And Dorsey, being the first-year OC, did not know how to counter that. He trended down after week 3, and it culminated in the Bengals game. But if we get that wide receiver too, that real dude, opposite Diggs, where they don't have to double him anymore, there's going to be a problem for the NFL.
Watch next year. The best receiver coming out next year, best receiver out of college coming out next year.
See, but I don't know about that because if that's the case, if we have Tyreek and Waddle, we have one of the best wide receiver tandems. How in the hell could they double Tyreek?
You have CT. You have Tua as your quarterback. That's what I'm trying to say. Let me throw this out there for you. If Tua was on the Bills record would be 6-11. If Josh Allen was on the Dolphins, you'd be 16-1. 16-1. Because the Dolphins have a better roster than the Bills. But the quarterback disparity is too big.
The QB. You said QB. If Josh Allen was on the Dolphins, they had a good record. If Tua was on the Bills, they had a bad record. QB. It's not all about the receivers. You can make anybody good at receiving,
Yeah, real quick, I just want to welcome Todd. What's going on, Todd?
What's going on? No booze this time.
I don't know if it's Tua that would be the problem or if it would be your boy Colin Plays over there.
As a receiver, our receiver supposed to make their QB look good. When everybody making these one-hand catches or taking these bombs down the sideline, it's the receivers making the QB look good. It's not the QB making the receiver look good.
See, I don't agree with that because again, Tua's accuracy is unparalleled. Even his accuracy is even better than Josh Allen's. But
CT, that is ridiculous. Do not let the general public hear you say that. You will be committed.
I know that you
no, Josh Allen is not an accurate passer.
No.
Josh Allen is extremely accurate, man. Where do y'all get this shit from?
Tua can't do what Josh Allen did. He can't take no team that ain't make the playoffs since when? Almost 5 years ago? Like going on 7 years ago. First year on the Bills, Josh Allen made it to the playoffs. To the championship, the last round, the divisional round.
And that's again when they came out and they brought in Stephon Diggs and he had a target to throw to because the guy just chucks the shit up and hopes that people catch it.
You said Diggs. You said
no, that's what Tua does, CT.
No,
that's not true.
Josh
if you go
Allen
and
is
watch
not
the
accurate
fucking
at all.
it's not even a question. You guys are saying that because he has the arm strength to fit the ball in anywhere, that he has accuracy. Arm strength has nothing to do with accuracy.
So what you call Tom Brady? What he had? What Tom Brady had?
Oh, Tom Brady is accurate, but the dude can't. Bro, he has a noodle arm now. If you've watched him all this year, his arm is done.
Aaron Rodgers known for what?
So I have still got a fucking arm. I love Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is top 3 for me.
I have a legitimate question.
If you read about football, what Aaron Rodgers known for what? Extending the plays, the deep balls, and just his accuracy across the middle.
Yeah.
And that's something that Josh Allen struggles with in the medium.
No, he does not struggle with that. What are you talking about?
Yes, he does.
We had this conversation the other night, Amicus, and you agreed that sometimes
I never agreed on that. In fact, I am a hardcore advocate for the accuracy thing is fool's gold. I don't know where y'all get this from.
Like remember that time the Packers played Cowboys and Aaron Rodgers.
Say that one more time, Cornell. You were breaking up a little bit.
I said, remember that time the Packers played the Cowboys and Aaron Rodgers drove down the field with one time out? Accuracy. He was dodging the ball. Accuracy. 30 yards down the field with accuracy.
And I agree with that.
That's an accurate QB.
Yeah. Well, let me ask a legitimate question, CT and Todd, if you don't mind, since y'all are the advocates for this accuracy thing. What evidence are you where are you pulling this from? What makes you think he's not accurate?
When I watch our games and other games he's played in, there are times, again, down the field, he can throw the ball. The dude has a rocket arm. I'm not arguing that. But we agree. We even talked about this with Mikey, Big Philly, and us when we were talking. Again, on the short and intermediate throws, he struggles with his accuracy. And that's something that, again, whether
he's not he
doesn't have the touch.
He does not have the finesse of a Burrow. I agree.
Who's the most accurate QB? Who's the most accurate?
Say it again.
Who's the most accurate QB?
I would say that number one would be Aaron Rodgers, but I'm also a huge Aaron Rodgers fan. If I take Aaron Rodgers out of that, I would say probably the second would be Patrick Mahomes in accuracy.
Bro.
Some of the shit that I see him do and the way his arm angle is, and he still gets the ball in a small window to his receivers. Again, I'm not saying that Josh Allen isn't an overall accurate quarterback. It's situational. The short intermediates where he doesn't have the touch. He'll overthrow it. He'll throw it in the dirt. Things like that happen. Again, does that mean that I'm saying Josh Allen's a trash quarterback? No, I'm not.
So, CT,
here's another thing I'll say. When Josh Allen will throw a pass 25 or 30 yards downfield, his receiver almost gets hit immediately. If you're an accurate quarterback, you can put it to where your receiver can continue to run afterwards.
Todd, okay, please let me have the floor.
Accuracy, Todd, that's anticipation. That's
different. So that goes with accuracy.
Different.
All right, can I land for 1 second? 1 second. There are intangibles to the accuracy percentage stat, all right? We just went over that Josh Allen led the league with on-target passes that were dropped, all right?
That were dropped, but what about
okay, all right, but hold on, let me land. If you couple that with the fact that Gabe Davis dropped 1 out of 5 balls, we had no receiver core outside of Diggs, and he's being double teamed. Where does the accuracy stats come from? It can only come from pinpoint laser throws in double coverage, and only one or two quarterbacks in the league can do that.
What is Josh Allen's on-target percentage? Period.
Well, Josh Allen played against Detroit, and they had to guard the field in the field goal range. He threw between 3 defenders to did 3. That's accurate. Remember that now.
Yeah, and so so
what
when
are you doing back there, Big Philly?
Wait, real quick, Amicus. So when Tua threw his touchdown pass last year in between 5 defenders, does that mean that Tua is more accurate because he threw it between 5 and Josh Allen only threw it in between 3?
A blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while.
That's my point. I just said that. Exactly.
Wait,
so Josh Allen can do that once or twice a game, and Tua's doing it 2 or 3 times a game. So then who's more accurate?
I can tell you don't ever watch Josh Allen. Like, you don't watch him.
You can't be. If you look at Josh Allen, he's known for his spectacular throws off a back leg. Throwing 50 yards downfield off a back leg, it's ridiculous. It's only 2 people doing that. And
hey, Cornell, you remember that pass? You remember that throw from Josh Allen to Diggs?
Thinking about off-platform throws because he has the ability, because he has the arm strength to throw it in there.
Cornell, you remember that throw to Diggs on the other hash, on the other side of the field, 70 yards?
Yeah.
Who else does that besides Mahomes? Come on now.
I'm saying, like, there's 5 people I know who's more accurate is Mahomes. Other than that, it's Josh Allen.
Absolutely.
All QBs are accurate because you play QB, yes.
Now, let me tell you what this is. This is, no offense, I love Todd and CT, but they don't watch every snap like I do. And they see and they hear, the cooler water talk and everything, and it's just this narrative that's untrue. You go watch the film of Josh Allen, bro, and I promise you will never make that statement again.
I've watched enough because, again, just because I don't watch every single snap. Well, I'd love to meet everyone who watches every single snap of every fucking game because nobody has time for that bullshit.
No, I've watched every single snap of Josh Allen. I've watched every single snap of Josh Allen. Absolutely.
Because you're a Buffalo Bills fan, that's what I'm trying to say. But what I'm trying to say is, in what I've seen, including highlights, lowlights, the whole 9 yards, just like everybody else, and this is where, again, the fandom comes in, especially for Bills Mafia, is you like to highlight the strengths, but you like to devoid yourself of talking about the weakness.
Oh, no. I was on record the past 2 days listing my 3 flaws of Josh Allen. I'm on record, bro.
I know you. I'm not talking about you because me and you, we know we've fleshed all this out. I'm saying, though, is there other Bills fans that all they want to talk about is his superior arm and this and that? Yeah, I'm not taking away that he has a fucking rocket of an arm. But again, there are other things that he doesn't do well, just like every quarterback, and it depends on their game. It depends on the scheme that their offense is running. It depends on their players. It depends on
Josh Allen
so
doesn't throw
many
a
other
catchable
things.
football, bro. Tua throws the most catchable football in the NFL, man. That's exactly the way Tyreek said it, bro. It's not all about accuracy because you can hit them, but you got to throw it. You got to throw it.
Bro, your own player said that he just throws it whether you're there or not. You know why they do that? Because he can't wait to read the defense and have a player break because he doesn't have the power or the accuracy to fucking get it there.
You see, you're missing what I'm saying. You're
That's
missing what
the
I'm
West
saying,
Coast
bro.
offense,
What I'm saying is you
period.
can hit them while they're open. It's not about timing. It's about the touch you put on the football. Josh Allen doesn't throw a catchable football. It doesn't matter if you're open, if it's deep, if it's this.
Hey.
The football just comes at you just ugly, bro, and they don't like it, and they drop it.
Look at the way Joe Montana played the West Coast offense. It's the same way. It's thrown before the receiver makes his break.
Hey, Big Philly, you there, bro?
It's called anticipation. It's called
Big Philly.
anticipation. Something that Josh Allen doesn't have. Josh Allen just has the physical traits to say, oh, I missed the read, but I got the arm power to throw the fucker in there anyway.
Hey, hold on.
I agree. He does not have the finesse like a Burrow.
Yo, Big Philly, what's up? Why I got timed out in the chat?
I'm just saying that. Wait, the time on Patrick Mahomes.
Why I got timed out? Someone timed me out. One of the moderators timed me out. Oh, okay.
Can you hear it? Can you see it? Can you see it?
Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, Turbo me where you didn't see. I don't think you saw us plan. You over here trying to
time out.
Shit. Yeah, Turbo out here. Turbo out here playing with too many fucking buttons.
All right, I'm gonna fall back into the chat. Just know that Josh Allen doesn't throw a catchable football, man.
But I will say this, Lone Dolphin, Manny. I will say this about what Manny just said. One of the criticisms I do have is sometimes he throws the ball too hard, like 8 yards deep. And that's something he has to improve on, But there's another reason for that. It's because he sees the fucking coverage coming. Because we don't have the personnel to get open. We don't have the OC schemes to get the receivers open. So he's kind of handcuffed. He's kind of forced with a bad offensive line to get the ball out fast into the place it needs to go.
Listen,
and that causes problems at times.
If you want to talk about bad offensive lines, I would take the Buffalo Bills offensive line over the Dolphins offensive line last year every fucking day and twice on.
Yeah, you wouldn't take our right tackle. Schnell was way better than fucking our guy.
Hey,
yeah,
so
the problem
real quick,
is the rest of the O-line was better than the trash we had.
I will say this, and if you've noticed, I stay real quiet when you guys are going back and forth on this very, very awesome debate here. But when it comes to Josh Allen, there's not really a comparison to Josh Allen to Tua. Josh Allen's that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like He got the arm strength. He is able. Now, what I will say is this: when it comes to Amicus's point, where he said that we had a wide receiver come out and basically say that Tua's a spot thrower, but he also said that he's coming into a similar situation where Josh Allen does the same thing. The difference is Josh Allen can extend the play and Tua can't. That's my thing. That's my take.
I could agree with that, but we've also seen that again, it depends on the circumstance. Now, Tua has great pocket awareness as far as seeing things coming. The problem is he doesn't have the size of Josh Allen for him to say, okay, I see this little lane. Let me go rumble bumble and get my 5 or 6, 7 yards. Tua is not built that way. But yet, it's funny because just like in the red zone, when Tua fucking spins out a fucking would-be sacks and finds Craycraft in the end zone multiple times, he has the athleticism to get away from the pass rush, but he doesn't have the size nor the speed of, say, a Lamar Jackson or the elusiveness of a Patrick Mahomes. The guy can be decent, but his thing is his talents are different suited than other quarterbacks. I mean, if you think again, if you put Tua on a fucking team that has a great offensive line, lets Tua drop back and pick you apart, then that would be a different story. But that's not the case. And so again, each QB has their pros and their cons.
How about this, CT and Todd? How about I appreciate that we have like a real football player on the podcast and he just broke down the X's and O's, right? So he can tell you that Josh Allen is way better than Tua. It's not even a question. But hold on. Now the NFL peers say the same thing because they list Josh Allen in the top 10. Now his peers, his NFL brothers are going to know the difference between a good quarterback and a bad quarterback. Mike has been dropped.
I'm just saying.
Did I ever say once that Tua is a better quarterback than Josh Allen? No.
I've heard it been said a few times.
We got the Flash himself right here.
He's more accurate.
You said more accurate.
He was more accurate.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about UCT. I'm not talking about on this podcast. I'm talking about on other podcasts. They have been saying it.
You mean you're talking about Mikey?
See, that's ridiculous.
You're talking about Mikey, Amicus.
I mean, hey, I'm just saying, and I agree with you guys to make that comment as asinine.
Has been saying worse than what we have been saying.
No, absolutely. But see, he's in his own category. Bill's Mafia, we don't even pay attention to him. I love him. I love Mikey, but it's ridiculous. Yeah.
Hey, so
but my whole point is like I said, I get where you're coming from. People like that, yeah, okay, they let their fandom get into their fucking head. They can't admit. Again, every quarterback, every player in the NFL has their strengths and weaknesses. You know what I mean?
You know what? Josh Allen is a smart guy, but he's one of the stupidest football players with decisions. And that
he makes them. Yeah, no, I agree. He makes some horrific decisions sometimes, and I don't understand why.
Yo, Turbo out here saying
24 turnovers.
Hey, real quick. Go ahead. See if it works.
Nope. His mic's not working.
Go ahead. So Turbo out here saying that Tua's weakness is that he can't play football.
Well, see, Turbo's the fucking GOAT. See, that's why Turbo's the GOAT, baby.
Yeah, but that's because Turbo likes Lamar Jackson who can run around in circles but can't throw a ball to save his life.
Hold on, CT. There he goes to say, so when you mentioned that Tua has elite pocket presence, this motherfucker said, how the fuck does he have elite pocket presence when he got 3 concussions?
Well, if you notice, actually, as a matter of fact, every single one of them was not in the pocket. One was, again, 10 yards behind the line. Yeah. There's another one where the Bills guy fucking chased him down and pushed him, which, again, I've already had this conversation. I don't have a problem with him pushing him. The whole thing is at some point, bro, the guy already let go of the ball. He took a couple steps and you push him anyway. But that's football. I'm not arguing that. But none of them, it's not like he dropped back and somebody came from behind him, smacked the fuck out of him and knocked him out. That's not where he got his concussions from. So, again, we've seen it on multiple occasions where Tua dropped back in the pocket. He's able to maneuver himself. He can make space, but he doesn't have the speed. He's not going to fucking run out of the pocket like a Lamar where he could just burst and bomb. He's gone. No, that's not Tua.
No,
and
because
again,
he ran a 4.940.
But he's not Josh Allen either, where Josh Allen, he's not going to take off and speed on you, but the dude's got the fucking big body that even if you jump on him, he's still going to fall forward and get 2 or 3 yards. Tua doesn't have that size either. So again, Tua has to use what he has and his ability to sense the pressure. The problem is, we as Dolphins fans know our offensive line has been a fucking shit show for 2 decades. So we got 1 year. We got the unicorn line in 2016. We got 1 fucking year. And even that unicorn line, we only got 6 games out of the full unicorn line in that year. The rest of the other fucking 9 games, we had somebody missing. But since that, bro, 2 fucking decades, we've had a shit offensive line.
Yo, we just realized that Turbo can catch Tua. Dude, I think Turbo's faster than Tua.
Yeah, 4.940. That's why he doesn't escape the pocket. He can't.
Yeah,
hey,
I think
4.9. Hey, for a quarterback though, 4.9 ain't bad. I mean, come on, let's be realistic.
Well, that's a pocket quarterback. He's definitely not a scrambling quarterback.
Yeah,
he's a pocket quarterback.
I would hate to see what Marino would have run.
Just making though. That's the point that I was making. Is he's fast and agile enough to get out of the pass or to get out of the rushing lanes, but he's not Lamar Jackson. He's not gonna fucking run for he's not a Justin Fields. You get what I'm saying?
Or a Josh Allen.
Oh my God, Josh Allen is slow as fuck. The guy just fucking rumbles and bumbles, bro. Stop. It's like, oh, Josh Allen, he put on the Jets. No, that nobody ever said that. It's, oh, look at Josh Allen and his size. He fucking runs in the open field or gets his yards. Or, oh, somebody came to tackle him and he fell forward and got 2 or 3 yards. Come on.
Bro, you need to go watch Josh Allen's runs. The dude can move.
Real quick, hold up, real quick. Cornell, I know you got your spring training tomorrow. I mean, if you want to stay on, great. But if you want to hop off, dude, you're more than welcome to, because I know tomorrow morning y'all probably got meetings and stuff like that. So I don't know what time you guys are starting practice.
Yeah. All right, catch y'all later.
Hey, thank you for coming on.
Hey, thank you, Cornell. And I appreciate your insight on Josh Allen. You're honorary Bills Mafia for life, baby.
Hey, don't be a stranger, Cornell. Come on. Hey, come back on and let's talk ball, man. I love it. I love having an intellectual conversation, not like the ones you were talking about where people are just talking stupid and out of their ass. I like intellectual conversation. I appreciate that.
In other words, like Amicus.
Yeah,
like Amicus.
And Turbo. But I still say Josh Allen.
Hey, man, thank you for that. Yeah, well, I'll send you some more stuff with the Flash stuff, all right?
Yes, sir.
Got it, bro. Thank you for coming on, man.
All right. No problem.
Yeah, man. Once you see Amicus, once you start that Bills Mafia show on here, we'll definitely bring him up. He'll come in and give Mikey a fucking headache.
Oh yeah, that guy. He's a made man. He's good to go. Appreciate that guy.
Can't wait for that Bills show. I may be in here trolling 24/7.
Yeah, you can't handle the smoke, CT. So.
Oh, bro, I'm the one that starts the fire. Come on now. I'm the one that starts the fire.
Oh, shit. Well, that he ain't lying about that.
Hey, Amicus, did you hear about my breaking news earlier?
About Jeffrey Simmons with the contract.
No, I said Josh Allen going into surgery to get the dildo removed from his mouth so he stops choking.
Yeah, I heard it. You didn't hear my har after you said it?
No, because you weren't up when I said it. You were in the chat.
Nah, because Amicus had that same dildo in his mouth once it was taken out of Josh Allen's.
Easy, hey.
And I'm gonna hit it with a. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but fuck it.
Yeah, you got that's the mono light.
Hey, CT, I've been trying to get a hold of you.
You gotta wait for Big Philly for another minute or two to find one of those sound effects.
Hey, CT, I've been trying to get a hold of you, man.
Yeah, I'll hit you up. I know you had sent me that text to that Twitter thing or whatever, and then you had called me yesterday.
Yeah, well, I found out yesterday my son's has a complete tear of his ACL.
Sorry to hear that.
I know. Hey, I'll talk to you about it for sure.
I've been on injury reserve for the past 6 years with the torn.
Well, no. Hey, he's actually worked a year straight on construction with the torn ACL.
I've been 6 years on it.
So. He just found out about it, but he injured it over a year ago skateboarding.
But yeah, man. Oh, by the way, well, I guess it's news to you, Derek. Right.
And back to not being able to hear Big Philly.
So, all right. So, I'm probably gonna call the show now. But next week,
that's the best part of the show. Not hearing Big Philly.
Hey, fuck you, Todd. You know what? Fuck you. You know what? You said it earlier. I'm gonna fucking boo your ass for the rest of the fucking evening. But anyways, Todd, I don't remember this. Todd is the one that said that Duke Riley was better than Jerome Baker.
And it's funny how both of them make the team out of all the linebackers that we had last year.
We ain't got nobody else
because Baker's probably getting traded.
Yep.
But anyways, so next week we should have Terrence Plummer II on. For those of you guys who don't know who he is an XFL player that plays for the Orlando Guardians, middle linebacker to be specific. So I kind of can't wait to get him on here and talk about now that the season's over, because I think they have one more game next week and that's it. Now that the season's coming to an end, you know what his experience was like in the XFL, obviously playing over there, and again, like their owners are a little bit more involved compared to like NFL owners. So definitely like that arrangement, like with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and things of that nature, and just talk about his journey. And I think we got one more lined up after that, and we got to confirm Floyd after Alvin Floyd, because he might do in person. So yeah, he wants to do in person. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because we're in May in 2 weeks, because we got the draft. We probably won't do an interview then, and then we get the following week, which is May. So we got a couple interviews lined up, man. If y'all haven't yet, make sure you hit that like and subscribe, guys. We're giving away these jerseys right behind me. Nick Needham, we're giving away at 200 subscribers. So make sure y'all tell some people, man. Tell some friends, tell some family. I'm going to keep promoting on Instagram, as always, and Twitter. But definitely, I'm trying to give these jerseys away, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully, y'all liked the show tonight. I hope y'all had a little bit of fun. Definitely a lot of laughter. Fucking Turbo over here crying for a good 2 hours over here laughing his ass off. So CT and Amicus, as always, bro.
Turbo always crying. Lamar Jackson.
Isn't he a Baltimore fan?
Hey, CT, don't let me get Amicus on you again, dog.
Hey, Turbo, aren't you a Baltimore fan?
Yeah, he a Ravens fan.
Most dysfunctional organization this year. Damn it. I feel sorry for you this season.
Yeah,
it's said he's crying because Lamar Jackson's not his quarterback, and they don't have another quarterback either.
I might hop on the Bills.
Hey, the one thing I can say about Baltimore, at least they got a couple Super Bowl rings compared to the Bills.
That's true.
Hey, Turbo. You know, I'm telling you guys, bro. When you're ready, it's right here. I got you. I got the bandwagon application. It's right there. You just gotta sign it, Turbo. That's it.
There you
Turbo.
go.
Don't do it, Turbo.
He's
Amicus,
going to
nobody
because
asked you.
Turbo. Hey, Amicus. When Josh Allen gets hung out to dry this year, you'll be jumping on the Dolphins bandwagon too. That's
Never.
all right. Turbo won't do it because, or Turbo's going to do it because Turbo, again, Lamar Jackson wants out of Baltimore and he ain't got no other quarterback over there. He's hoping Huntley isn't as trash as he was last year.
Hey, Todd, you want to know
Let Turbo have the microphone. Don't do that.
Hold up. Todd, you know
What?
the doctor that removed the dildo from Josh Allen's mouth?
Nope.
Breaking news.
Yeah, he does. Hey, Todd knows because Todd's the one that had to have him take one out of his butt.
Harry and the Hendersons. You can never go wrong with Harry and the Hendersons. But hold on, let me give Turbo the mic.
Yeah, you can't let me talk shit and then not give him a chance.
Yeah, let the GOAT have the mic for a second. What's up, GOAT?
Yo, man. All I gotta say is, dog, I was with Amicus all night. Like y'all seen the comments, bro. Amicus for president, dog. Like that's just how it is, bro. You feel me?
Turbo don't even remember what the hell he was gonna say to me.
Dysfunctional team in the NFL.
Listen, CT. Just so you know, I'm gonna stick behind Huntley. All right.
Okay. We'll see.
Listen, bro. I can't leave Huntley in the dry like that, bro. Like I can't do that.
I respect you for that. I respect you for that. But you know what? You're gonna be like the Dolphins fans when we were cheering for fucking Cleo Lemon and Pat White and all these other bullshit motherfucking quarterbacks. So, hey, if you want to do it, brother, hey, more power to you. That's respect because you stick to your team no matter how shitty their quarterback is.
Listen,
So
bro, it's gonna be a
I
stressful
appreciate
season.
that.
It's gonna be a stressful season, but it's all good though. You feel me? Huntley got us, dog.
We'll see. Hey, I like some of his stuff, man.
Hey, Huntley almost has many playoff games as Lamar Jackson did.
Oh shit.
Hey, listen.
Damn.
Listen. When y'all come to Baltimore, Huntley gonna drop 400 passing yards, probably like 3 TDs on y'all boys, dog. But
he may have 400 passing yards, but I think it's going to be negative passing yards, not positive. Sorry.
Good luck with Ramsey.
Hey, 400 total passing yards on the career, on the season. That's what he's gonna have. Bro, you were trying when this guy was down last season. Every time we watched the game, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Bro, why the fuck? How did he make the MVP? How did he make the Pro Bowl? Bro, you were bitching the entire time. You're gonna tell me you're gonna stick by him. The first game.
Hey, you know how he made the Pro Bowl? Josh Allen didn't show up.
He knows Lamar Jackson.
Josh Allen didn't show up, and Tua didn't show up, and then that's how he made the Pro Bowl.
Listen, Turbo on the first incompletion Huntley throws. The first fucking comment is gonna be, "What the fuck is this guy doing?"
Hey, Turbo, get Huntley to reach out to Josh Allen, and he'll teach Huntley how to burn Jalen Ramsey.
Nah, facts, bro. I can't have Huntley go to fucking tour and shit, bro. That's it, bro. His career's over if I do that.
Just remember, I gotta be leading in turnovers every year.
I gotta let him talk to the best Josh Allen. You feel me? So you can get some lessons, bro. So when we play, y'all, we do drop that 400.
Man, my guy Turbo, man, you honorary Bills Mafia too, baby.
Hey, only if Huntley had a fucking rocket arm like fucking Josh Allen and fucking thought like a Neanderthal. I mean,
don't be jealous, CT. Don't be jealous. Come on.
Oh no, jealous of a guy who cannot decide where he's gonna throw the ball, and he's lucky enough that he has a fucking rocket arm. He can be fucking 2-3 seconds late on the read and still fit that motherfucker in there.
Hey, why are you mad that our guy plays 17 games? Come on.
You know who Amicus and Turbo remind me of? Y'all know who they remind me of?
Pete.
Nope. This
Yes.
guy. This
Oh,
guy.
well, yeah, that guy too. He looks crazy as fuck. So
I was actually thinking about taking Michael K off and making Amicus and him the Dumb and Dumber.
All I know is that y'all got to worry about this duo right here, this trio, really, this trio. Yeah, worry about this trio right here.
Yeah, you're right. You got to worry about number 17, but it ain't that guy.
No, that guy got to worry about too when he's not concussed. Fuck you.
You know, or you know, when Josh Allen, after 2 weeks and his arm is fucked with his UCL, and they decided to go ahead and skip all that bullshit. We'll see how long that elbow holds up next season.
Hey, honestly, you heard what CT. You didn't get to hear what I said this morning. Who Josh Allen reminds me of?
Who's that?
He's a young Cam Newton running through everybody, but it's going to take its toll on his body soon.
He's better than Cam Newton.
Cam Newton had a
way better.
Hey, hold up. Cam Newton
in
the same time.
Hold up. Cam Newton, but I get the comparison.
Cam Newton the same time period. You're right. Had a Super Bowl appearance and an MVP already.
I was gonna say which Cam Newton is this? The
Cam right now he's the young Cam Newton, but he's going to end up being the old one with all the abuse he takes, with all the hits he takes. It's going to wear out his body.
But here's the thing, Todd. You can say the same thing about Tua.
No, but Cam Newton and Josh Allen do the same thing when they run. They try to run through the linebackers.
I understand that, but
that's what I'm saying.
Unfortunately, our quarterback runs a 4.9 and acts like he runs a 4.2.
I don't see him running out of the pocket and trying to run.
What you mean, dude? This dude ran over a fucking jet safety, like
a safety.
Year. Yeah, but you got to remember. But see, this is where you're not putting that into context, though. Big Philly is everybody asked him all fucking week about when he started that fucking game, right? Are you worried about your head? Are you worried about getting knocked out again? Are you worried? And he sat there and said, no, it's not going to change how I play. And guess what? That very game, he came out and he ran 2 guys over in the same game. Why? It's not that he's trying to do that every fucking game, because he doesn't. It was him saying, y'all want to fucking question me, think I'm scared to run the ball, think I won't. Bro, he did it to prove a point, because remember his press conference after that game, they said, so you ran the ball and you could have ran 6 yards or 6 yards to the left and went out of bounds. And he goes, yeah, but if I did that, then you guys would say I'm scared of being injured again, that I'm going to get knocked the fuck out. So I went out and I made a football play. So let's not act like he does that every single game, Big Philly.
I'm just
Josh Allen does that every game.
I'm
Josh
just
Allen
saying
has the size to do it. But again, and I agree, I understand the comparison that Todd's trying to make, and I agree with that comparison. But at the same time, I don't agree with the fact that I do understand that Cam Newton has the size. That's the way he ran the ball. But Josh Allen is a much better passer than Cam Newton ever was. So I can be realistic on that portion as well.
I understand where you're coming from, but I'm just saying that I think that if you want to make a comparison on where they are durability wise, I think that Tua has more of a decline in durability than Josh Allen does. That's all I'm saying. So that I'm just saying that he's more fragile.
But it's again, the situations are different, and that's where
I agree. They're different in the sense that one, you have another player like Josh Allen who's more physical, who has the physical attributes, who's taller, who's a lot has more body mass than Tua does. But Tua needs to start playing a little bit smarter. especially when he's in the pocket. Considering all the 3 concussions that we've been laughing about today.
But it's not the concussions, like you said. It's his ability to say, okay, this isn't Alabama. You're not going to score a touchdown on every play.
Right.
Give up on the fucking play. I think that's a little bit different than, oh, he was in the pocket. He has no pocket presence. He got smacked and he got fucked up.
No, yeah. And that's not the case either when it comes
to give the fuck up on a fucking
we had 7 years of a quarterback with no pocket presence. Tannehill.
Tua, listen, the three questionable hits on Tua that caused concussions were all outside the pocket.
Yeah.
All of them. All 3 were outside the pocket, and all 3 were him trying to extend plays.
One he actually got rid of the ball.
Said before is
Buffalo Milano, he got rid of the ball. Obviously he took that 15-yard sack in Cincinnati, the most notable one. And he took the sack against the Packers.
Let's be honest. He ran out of the pocket. There was a free blitzer, so he tried to spin and run, behind the pocket after everybody had collapsed. So it's not like he was in the pocket the entire time.
No, I agree.
And that's because he decided to hold on to the ball.
But that being said, even with all that, Amicus and Turbo, who's sitting over here next to me, he is a lot better quarterback than what you guys give him credit for. And you saw it last season in the decline of play when he was not on the field. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know a lot of guys.
He's about to be better than Turbo's quarterback this season.
So, listen, when you have Tyreek Hill and Waddle to throw to, you should never lose 5 games in a row.
Okay, right, but you got to understand something. You just hit the nail in the coffin. Because if that's the case, and if you have Waddle and you have Tyreek, then why couldn't Skylar Thompson and Teddy Bridgewater get it done?
Not only
because
that,
they're better than Tua.
During that 5-game stretch, absolutely, and we've all admitted this. Mike McDaniel got outcoached by San Diego and San Fran. Period. But
Tua lost 3 games all season.
But again, the defense is the one in other games where we scored 31 fucking points, and our defense gave up 38. There's another fucking game we scored 29 or 28 points, and our defense gave up 34. So the thing is yes, there are games that Tua absolutely lost us the game in conjunction with Mike McDaniel. And part of those were, again, and Amicus, you and I talked about it at nauseum, and Turbo, you were here when we talked about it too, and you said even you saw it with the Ravens, is sometimes you have these receivers and you get so caught up in the passing NFL. Oh, we're going to run them all downfield and there's no checkdowns. And then when there's no checkdowns and the defense just drops everybody back into coverage and there are no open passing lanes, is that scheme or is that the quarterback? Just like Amicus, you brought up earlier, when what's his name, fucking Florida, former Florida guy, which you should never fucking, Gators are fucking shitty, so you should never fucking draft them or sign them or whatever. But Dorsey, is it scheme when you don't fucking scheme up a check down or underneath throw?
Do I smack you now or later? CT? Did you just call Dorsey a Gator guy?
He's
a Hurricane.
I can't remember if he was. No. I know Dorsey, but I couldn't remember who the OC was. Then when I remembered it was Dorsey, I know he's from Miami. I watched it.
He was on
my mistake. But anyway, but you guys get what I'm saying though, is it's like that's why I don't like the quarterback win versus loss stat bullshit, because again, you don't take into consideration context. So in that Baltimore game, we won the game, but everybody wanted to say, oh, well, the defense kept you in the game. The fuck it did. Tua just fucking played a fucking game where we literally we outscored Baltimore. It's not that, oh, the defense helped you win that game. No, we just got in a shootout, and Tua was lucky enough with, what was it, like 24, 30 seconds, some shit like that, to throw the game-winning touchdown. Like, okay, give Tua his props and move on. And then again, in San Diego and San Fran, when both teams, the DC, realized, all right, Mike McDaniel likes this Tyreek on a go, Waddle on a deep post under over the middle, and then Trent Sherfield on a crosser underneath. We had a 3 fucking wide receiver set, and we ran that same play 20 fucking times in that game.
So, hey, real quick, man. So let's save this. Let's save this for next week. I just want to make a couple announcements before I end the show. First things first. Todd, CT, Amicus, Turbo, who just walked away. Thank you guys for coming on the show tonight. I'm not sure if it's starting this week. I think it will start next week. But I just want to announce that Amicus, JC, and Mikey will be starting Bills Mafia Warzone right here on the Miami Fan Talk Network. Hopefully in the next week or so, which will lead into another show, along with obviously Mr. CT.
And that show is coming. Breaking news.
Yeah.
That show will be coming. Not this week, but next week. So not this Monday, but the next Monday.
Yes, sir.
We are going to be launching Miami Dolphins content right here on Miami Fan Talk Network, and it is a subsidiary. We are doing Warzone as well with the Bills Mafia.
Yes, sir.
Those will be special episodes, but we will be bringing you guys content across the board. NBA, NFL, baseball, UFC. It's all coming. It's all coming. So stick with us, baby.
It's all coming, bro. We're gonna grow this thing like a wildfire. But that will lead into NFL Warzone, and we already have commitments from the Philly sports guy. Which, if you guys have been with us from the very beginning, he was one of our first special guest appearances right here on Miami Fan Talk Network. And I'm trying to get he's another super fan, Tony the Tiger, for the Cincinnati Bengals. So I'm trying to get as many fan bases involved as possible. Obviously, Amicus will be representing Bills Mafia for Warzone. And
so, hey, real quick, can I say this real quick?
Yeah.
So what we're saying to you guys, if you guys have your team and you want to rep them, come bring yourself, because war is coming.
Yes, sir.
War is coming.
It's going to be a lot of fun, man. It's going to be an open panel debate. I'm going to have some questions every week, different questions with different teams, and we're just all going to go at it and have a respectable and nice time. I will not be representing the Dolphins for these shows. I'm just the host. CT will have the pleasure to represent us Dolphin fans. And I think I'm going to try to get Miss Fins on here one week too, to pair with you. But I definitely want to involve some of the members of our YouTube community on this show for Warzone, and I want to change it up here and have some real fun with some of these guys like Stephen D and Batman. Obviously,
Big Billy, you're not going to represent the Dolphins, huh?
No.
Well, I'm a Dolphins fan, but I gotta be. I'm the host.
I was gonna say that just made our fan base a little bit smarter.
Oh.
Yeah, go. Hey, listen. Says the dude.
Warzone is coming early.
Says the dude that still claims Duke Riley is better than Jerome Baker. But anyways, that's a whole different story. So, anyways, but yeah, nonetheless, a lot of stuff's coming. A lot of new stuff is coming to Miami Fan Talk. So a lot of stuff that's going to help this network grow, and in turn will help Bills Mafia's sit down grow, and obviously Dolphins content, which is already established. If you guys haven't yet, Make sure you hit that like and follow for them. Miami Dolphins
Yep,
content.
Miami Dolphins content. We got
do a lot of great
1,000
shorts.
subscribers. Let's go.
Yeah, that's partnered here with CT and Bleezy. For those of you guys in the Dolphins community who know who Bleezy is, and they do a lot of great shorts there on that Miami Dolphins content network. So we have a lot of stuff growing. We have a lot of stuff brewing, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe, hit that bell to make sure it notifies you when we go live. Like I said, my show primarily is just an interview show called The Journey. That's going to be on here on Miami Fan Talk Network. But I will definitely be co-hosting with CT that Dolphin show until Bleezy is able to. So that way we can go ahead and hammer out all that stuff in the upcoming weeks. But hey, it was a pleasure to have all you guys on. Thank you guys. I'm trying to convince. I want to see if this works, but I'll talk to you guys backstage, CT and Amicus. Todd, you're more than welcome to stay if you like to when we go backstage. But hey, man, thank you guys again, and hey, enjoy your holiday festivities this weekend. Good night,
Happy
guys.
Easter, everyone.
Happy Easter, happy Ramadan, happy all that stuff. Y'all have a good night.
Go Bills.
That's fucked up.
Gerardo.